So here we are at Kscope 24, beautiful Nashville, the Music City. I'm Kurt Mayer. I'm with ODTUG. I'm on the board of directors. Here with me, I have Mike Casey of Oracle. Welcome, Mike.
Thanks, Kurt.
Yeah. Tell me about what do you do at Oracle?
So I'm in product management, and I focus on the integration tool set. So it's all the tools within EPM to get data into and out of your EPM applications. So we have tools to get on-premises data, with data from the cloud. You can move data between your different business processes. So anything related to data into and out of the cloud is what I focus on.
Okay, all right. So data integration,
Yep.
that's, I have a lot of background in that. It's always been something fascinating because you can connect to all different kinds of things. I was talking to you earlier and you said that there's a certification program now for data integration.
Yeah, not only is there a certification program, there's also a training course. So the training course is tied to the certification, so I recommend everybody who's watching this should take the course, take the certification, get your data integration certification, and then we know that you're a product expert in data integration.
Okay.
Which will help out a lot.
Okay, great. And you're not just here to attend, you're actually presenting some information, some sessions.
Yeah, I have a session today, customer panel on data integration, and then the next day I have a session on what's new, what's coming, kind of the state of integration. So kind of wrap up what we did last year, what's been happening since the last Kscope, and what's on the roadmap for integration.
Well, what has you most excited in giving your presentation? What's the thing you just can't wait to impart on everything?
You know, it's a few things. One is pipeline. We've continued to release more job types in pipeline. You can connect the pipeline directly to EDMCS now to pull in dimensions and pull in mappings. You can use quick mode without the agent. So you can upload a file. If you've got a large data file, we can upload that to the cloud and run that without the agent. One of the most exciting things we have is the ability that's coming later this year is the ability to connect EPM directly to a cloud database.
Oh.
And so that allows you to pull data directly from a cloud database, and you can also drop files on the object store and then connect to those files through an external table and run SQL against your data files.
That sounds fascinating.
And the other thing about OCI is that once you get on OCI, there's many other services that you can take advantage of for EPM. So you've got all sorts of AI services, you've got all sorts of data science services. So once you're on OCI, it's not only for your data, but it's also for anything else you could think of doing.
And you can connect that right to EPM.
And connect that right to EPM. So like you have, I have a free Oracle account where I get database and object store. I recommend anyone listening to this, go get your always free account, start playing with it, learn it.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know that you have this availability, that there's always free Oracle Cloud account.
Yeah.
And so what would you recommend to people that want to find out more about OCI and get started?
You can just go to cloud.oracle.com and just go to that link and get your own account.
Okay.
So that's probably the best place to start. There's documentation. When we release our features for OCI, you can read our documentation on that. We're doing a lot within data integration area to help facilitate the operational modeling functionality that's coming out in the future.
Okay.
So watch for that when that comes out, but there's so many things that we've continued to do, specific integration to make it a lot easier for customers to manage their data.
What would you say has been the biggest improvement from last year to this year?
We've continued to focus on the performance of integrations. When we released quick mode, it was about 1 million rows a minute. Now we've seemed to get it up a lot higher than that. So we've really focused on that. We've also focused on the ability to support better drill through. So you can load data from anywhere and drill through back to that.
Oh, wow. That's important.
That may be something a lot of customers don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have to use data integration to support drill through.
Yeah.
You could load a file, you can load data from anywhere. As long as it's in EPM, you can directly drill back from that data into your source.
That fascinates me. You talked about taking a file and dragging and dropping it in essentially and create a table out of it, just out of a file.
Yeah, so what you do is you can set up an external table, you link it to a file, and then as you want to refresh your data, just drop a new file on the object store.
Oh, wow.
So you can have a process where your customers or your users send you files. They can just repost their new files to the object store every time, and it basically is like refreshing your table.
Oh, That has a lot of use. That's pretty
Yeah.
powerful.
And you can run SQL against a file, so you can combine columns, you can perform transformations on your data with SQL. Any SQL function can be used against your file now.
Okay.
So a lot of our customers would use scripting to combine fields, to do transformations, and really modify their data. But now you can do all that with SQL directly from within EPM, just on files that you just dropped out on the object store.
Wow, that's pretty powerful. That's got to get some people excited.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
The object store, there's no cost to that, right? That's just part of the cloud account.
For the free account, you get a limited object store.
Okay.
If you go get an account, it's pretty cheap. So I do recommend that anybody go use that.
So it's cost effective.
It's very cost effective.
Okay.
You can also get a compute node, which is cost effective, if you want to install the agent in the cloud, or if you want to put EPM Automate in the cloud, and you've got your files in the object store there too. You can easily use it for that. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with OCI that's very cost effective.
Okay, and of course, data integration just doesn't talk to Oracle databases. It can be a hub, talk to many things, and bring that in.
It can talk to anything. It can talk to anything that we can connect to through the network or the cloud.
Okay.
So, a Teradata source, any third-party software or data source we can pull data into.
Okay.
We specifically focus on the Oracle database. We can pull from Microsoft Azure and Azure database. Anything that is available, we can pull that data into EPM.
That's great. Great. Closing comments. What are you really looking forward to here at Kscope? I mean, you always come here looking for more information besides just what you do.
I've really enjoyed the customers, and we've had so many new customers come to Kscope, and so we've got a lot of those customers giving presentations. So I was able to get 4 of the customers who are at the Kscope to be on my integration panel. So I think a lot of people who come to this conference are really looking forward to talking to other customers and understanding their stories about how they use EPM.
I would say, just from an ODTUG perspective in Kscope, one of the selling points for customers is that they have fantastic ability to connect with product managers. I think better than anything out there that they could go to. So it's neat to hear you talk that you're excited about talking to customers. The customers are excited about having access to you.
And I think that what makes this a little different from Cloud World, which is we really get to talk to the customers who are doing the work. And they can learn from us and we can understand what they're doing, which gives us insight into how to improve the products.
Well, you probably have vested interest in customer success, making it...
And that too.
Yeah, and making it as easy and simple
That's
as
right.
possible. Yeah, this is the place to do it.
It's the place to do it.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Mike,
Super.
thanks for joining
Oh,
me.
it's a pleasure.
Okay.
Always a pleasure to see you and come to Kscope.
See you at the next one.
Right.